Hello, I'm back. This is Mac Mini's episode 2. I recorded the first take. I'm not gonna lie, not thinking about it, I didn't really do my main purpose. What I wanted to title this episode was Summer Reflection. And I feel like a lot of people should be doing this right now. Have gratitude and appreciate but reflect on your past. Understand that it's okay that you've gone through a lot of things, but as well, you're not alone. And if you feel like you're alone, you can always come back to this video, comment, whatever, and I'll most likely reply. But my summer reflection. When I think about this past summer, I had gone through a lot of things that mentally had put me through the ringer. Um, I went down in the red, and now I'm finally coming back to the yellow a little bit to try to head to the green of where my mental health is at. But when I think about the start, everything was good until it wasn't. Sometimes things in life will be so good that they just have to go left. It's almost like the idea, and it's funny that I'm bringing this up, the equivalent exchange. A lot of people have been making edits of this, and I plan on making my own edit of this. But the art of equivalent exchange. When it comes to the art of equivalent exchange, a lot of people don't understand that sometimes in life you need to lose something to gain a piece. You need to lose something to gain a piece. I repeat that. You need to lose something to gain a piece. This previous summer, I've lost somebody very special to me, which was my grandfather, and that was the light of my life. That was everything. That was the reason why I woke up every day in the morning. That is the reason why I work. That is everything to me. Without that, I'm not me, and I still don't feel like me. But I know there's a better purpose for it, and there's a reason behind it. There is a reason behind things in life. Things just don't happen in life because it happened. No, there is a reason. With that being said, when it comes to summer reflection, you should really think what had happened. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, gang. My summer was very, very fucked up. You know, from the first month of it being a very stressed, like I want to release this little mixtape that I was making, and I made it. It became rushed. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would have because I rushed it, and then I had the party, and then some drama went down in my life with people around me, and boom, find out 2 days after my birthday, most important person in my life, and I felt it the day prior has passed. Immediately from there, July, where I've been, I went to DR. After I went to DR, came back, and when I went to DR and I came back, I had to almost rehabilitate my mental health state. My mental health state was already in a dark place, and it was becoming darker and darker. But as soon as it went up again, it went darker because in July, I lost my job. There was not much going on for me. I was trying to get back to where I wanted to be after coming back from DR, but last but not least, I had nothing. I had nothing. Nobody was in my corner to tell me, hey, it's all right. Until some of my friends came back out of nowhere, and I appreciate those who have sent any kind of messages, had gave me conversation, sat me down, gave me a shoulder to cry on, whatever it was, because you are the reason why I'm able to continue very strongly. Like I've been, I mean that shit sincerely to people that have. And that being said, after July, you know, things started spiraling. A little bit of my little love life. Um, I just think nothing crazy has happened with me. I think love right now isn't for me. As crazy as that may sound, I think I'm just learning how to love. I'm kind of starting off. I'm just like slowly going up, and I think that starts with two things. One, learning how to love yourself, and two, being able to accept anybody else's love. If you can't do both of those, why are you in a relationship? It's very simple. Um, and on top of that, with my summer reflection, I I have a lot of gratitude. I appreciate everything that has gone on. The passing, like I said, of my grandfather, that was very detrimental. But I felt like there was a reason, and that reason is something that I will see in the future very soon. I feel like a very strong force, and if you feel this with me, and you feel like a very strong force in your life, it might be turning around because of anything you're going through. You're not alone. You might be right, and you just don't know. God might be giving you the time of day, whatever it is. I personally am not crazy into religion. I'm not like, oh, like I believe in God entirely, but I do believe that in life there's things that happen for a reason, and if it may be down to religion, who knows? Me personally, I'm not very, like I said, I'm not a very religious person. I don't really study that, but I would never disrespect it. Um, and with that being said, sometimes life really just throws you curveballs so you can gain something that you don't even know is around the corner. And that's the art of equivalent exchange that we talked about, well, I talked about earlier, I'm pretty sure. Um, and with that being said, I feel like I had to lose a lot just to gain a lot. And it shifted my focus ever since that day. And honestly, with August, I had lost another thing about my summer reflection. I had lost a computer that had over 30 songs on there. 30. 30 songs that I put my heart, my pure heart, my time, my hours of dedication in just to lose it. And I wish that I could get it back, but none of it was saved on a hard drive or anything like that. So it's specifically on that hardware. Now I'm gonna get that PC back. Hopefully it has those songs. Cross my heart that it does, but cross my fingers. What am I saying? That it does, but losing something like that as well was very detrimental to my mental health to the point where, I was like, damn, I really gotta start from the beginning. Like, what is this worth it? Is this worth it? And sometimes I think that life throws you a very, like I said earlier, a very big curveball for you to understand that it's for a bigger purpose in the future and you just don't know it yet. So if you feel like right now you're in a moment of your life that you feel like things are being thrown at you and you can't comprehend or understand why, it's because you're not there yet, and it's okay to be patient. Learn patience, have gratitude, and be thankful for where you're at, because me personally, I feel like we're all where we're supposed to be, and we're just kind of flowing with the right thing at the right time. Like, we will be blessed soon. We will be fortunate to, you know, earn the fruits of our labors, but we just need to be patient. So if you feel like you need to be patient, I need to be patient, whatever it is, stick with me entirely, because I promise you it will work out for you in the future, in the long run. And another thing for me is, like, I lost my whole fitness journey and stuff like that, and I kind of had to rehabilitate the idea of fitness. I'm starting to rehabilitate my diet, my supplements, stuff like that, to really take care of myself. And when you get thrown off track, almost like Mario Kart, like when you get hit in Mario Kart, that's almost how life is sometimes. You get hit in real life, and you kind of just spin, 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 and you're like, now do you know you're in 12th place, and now you're trying to get back to where you were, which is first, because you were doing so well. You're not alone, trust me. When you do a summer recap like how I'm doing currently with you guys, you'll understand a lot of things about your summer that you wish you would have really took in consideration. And with August was a little bit of a blessing in disguise for me, because I got to spend more time with my family after losing a job for real. And I got to spend time with my friends, have serious conversations, understand things around me, understand things that are for me, understand that I'm not ready for a lot of things in life, that it's just taking its time. So when I mention this and I say this, I'm saying this for you as well. Sometimes life is taking its time for you. You're just not having an understanding for that. So I'd say personally, just be a little more patient and be a little more humble. And that's pretty much all I can say. So this is my my second episode of Mac Minis, and this was my summer reflection. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.